sports. It's in the game.
In this tutorial, I am going to be showing you my first ever laps on F1 2021 while I tell you how I feel about the game on release day. The first thing we are going to be taking a look at is the F1 graphics. The gameplay on F1 2021 looks absolutely incredible. Everything looks more refined and detailed compared to F1 2020. They've really scaled their development in terms of graphics and overall design of the game. They've also changed the HUD, which they do every year. I'm not sure why they change it every year, but it looks like a rocket this year. And they've also changed the My Team R&D tree, which was a much needed change because the old R&D tree was starting to get a bit old. The second thing we are going to be talking about is the audio on F1 2021. The engine audios are absolutely magnificent. They represent real F1 car sounds much more compared to previous games, and it really makes the experience a lot more in-depth and realistic. You can really hear the whine of the battery as you go up through the gears. In F1 2021, all the different engine manufacturers have different sounds. The Mercedes sounds nothing like the Ferrari, which sounds nothing like the Honda. Also, the new music on F1 2021 is an absolute banger. Go check it out. In my opinion, last year's audio and graphics was absolutely insane, and I had no idea how they were going to step it up. But they have provided for us, and we got exactly what we needed. The next topic I'm going to be talking about is the new handling model on F1 2021. As you all should know, or if you don't, then now I'm going to tell you, there's a new handling model on the new F1 game, and the car feels a lot more understeery in fast corners. I was running the default setup, which is 8/8 wings, which should be oversteery in nature on F1 2020, but on F1 2021 it is very understeery, so be careful for that. Another thing about the handling model is on F1 2021, if you hit the curves, especially the high ones, the amount of downforce you lose is immense. Watch as I go through turn 5 at Bahrain and I just go wide because I cannot get downforce as I go over the curves. After trying the main Bahrain setup, I realized exactly how hard it was. The YouTubers were not lying. The rear kept locking me and sending me for spins on entry of corners, but it still felt very planted on exit. I eventually found a nice rhythm and setup, and this is my lap. I feel like I can definitely go faster with a lot more practice, but after just 1 hour of playing the game, I was very happy with it. The next topic I'm going to be talking about is AI racecraft and AI speed. I only played one race, the Austrian Grand Prix, and in the clip, Yuki Tsunoda is seen to hold it down the inside at turn 4 and all the way down to turn 6 he was there. He didn't back out or anything like he would have in 2020. This is a lot better for the offline players who just like to play against the AI. The AI speed on this game is so much faster than last game. I was playing at 105 AI and now in this game I'm struggling at 90. Obviously it's the first day and I will get better. The AI won't, I don't know, if not. But they do seem a lot faster than last game, which is a good sign. The next topic we are going to be talking about are the little differences compared to last game. The first difference are the fuel settings. On this year's game, you can no longer use lean or rich mix. You are set to standard and only under safety car conditions can you change to lean. This is in accordance with the F1 rules which changed midway through 2020, so they could not incorporate it into last year's game, so they incorporated it into this year's game. Tires on this game are very different. The grip feels a lot less at high speed and you really have to brake and turn while slowing down and waiting for those tires to bite into the corner before accelerating out if you want to have any chance of making the corner on exit. There is so much more grip as you slow down. The last topic I want to talk about are the glitches on F1 2021. Yes, this is the only downside I have to the game at the moment. And sadly there are many glitches I've seen on Discord all over. The glitch I experienced is the clutch glitch. I cannot use race starts on manual because the clutch just doesn't want to work. No matter what button I assign to it or anything like that, it just doesn't work. So I had to use assisted race starts just to start a race. And that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you all in the next one.